could die at any moment. And this is hardcore, so if I die, I lose my world forever. So by the end of this video, I'm going to be so powerful that I can never die. And I'm going to prove it by fighting one of Minecraft's deadliest mobs. Last episode we ended by going to the Nether, so that is where we start off today. Okay. Well, I don't think we're quite ready for this yet. I'm gonna go back. First thing I want to do to get geared up and become just really OP here is go to the village and get some villagers to make a villager breeder. The only problem is that the village is all the way over here. So this might take a while. All right, and finally we're here. So right here, I have all the materials that I'm gonna be using. So now all we need to do is make a quick villager breeder. Alright, so this is now done, but this is just like one of 3 like basic farms. But before I move on to building bigger and better farms, I first want to decorate this one so it's not just some ugly deep slate thing. So I think I'm going to continue to use the deep slate as a kind of base layer here. And then on top of that, tuff in here maybe? Oh, that actually looks really cool. I'm liking that. Wait, is that a little baby villager? Oh my god, this farm's actually already working. And now all I need to do is just add a roof to this thing. This was easier said than done. I built up the frame and a little later I had a finished roof. Alright, so now that this first farm is fully done, I want to move on to farm number 2, which is going to be a little iron farm. Alright, so this is pretty much all of the actual iron farm done, but all I need to do now is get some villagers into these holes. And this should be pretty easy, because we've already got a bit of a system set up here to run a little minecart line. And in theory, this should be all I have to do. And if I just hit this button, does it work? Yep. Alright, there's one, another. Okay, all the villagers are in, and now all we need to do is get some zombies. Getting all the zombies in was pretty easy. The only other thing we had to do was build a little house for this thing. Alright, so this iron farm is now fully decorated and pretty much functional. Now it's time to move on to farm number 3, which is going to be a big XP farm. But it's all going to be underground, so I have a lot of digging to do. And this farm is so simple that this is basically almost done. All I had to do was place some carpets and some trapdoors. Little did I know it was in these last few steps where I would come closest to dying I have ever been. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy crap. That almost just ended my entire hardcore world. After this, the farm still wasn't working too well, so I went around to all the nearby caves and lit them up so it would force all the mobs that would spawn here to go on my farm instead. And now the farm was working great. All I had to do was build a little building for it, but this building had a little extra function as well as just being an entrance for the farm. And that is that inside this house, there is a villager that I spent the good part of an hour trying to get the trade of a mending book. So now I can get a bunch of those, and now putting them on all of my armor and my tools. And now we can go down to our XP farm, and we can now use this to heal up all of our tools and armor. Okay, so now all of our armor, all of our tools are fully healed up and ready to go to the Nether. So, here we go. Alright, and this is possibly the worst nether spawn to ever get, let alone being in hardcore. And I am not leaving the nether till I get everything that I came here for. Oh my god, my hands are so sweaty. It's just the little being in hardcore bit that kind of scares me here. And that over there is pretty tempting. Alright, I'm just gonna bridge onto the top here. Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay, there is nether wart down there. I think I'm gonna go around and get down there. So I'm just gonna track them all here and just slowly kill them. I think that's the strategy. So I just jump down here, grab these. I really don't want to fight these guys. I tried exploring the rest of the bastion, and while there was other chests I could have looked for, I decided to take my winnings and walk away before I did something dumb. I now had an armor trim and a nether wart. Now, I just had to find a fortress. Wait, that's actually one. I can see the little outlines there. Alright, here we go. And that is what I came for. Alright, my first blaze rods. Here we go. Spawner. I spent a little while gathering blaze rods so that I wouldn't have to come back for more anytime soon. Alright, I think 43 is enough. Alright, so I've gotten everything from the fortress, and now what I need to do is get some netherite. This was the part of my nether journey that was safer than killing blaze or piglins, but was much more boring. When I had enough ancient debris for about half of my gear, I seriously considered calling it there and heading back home. But I said at the start, I wasn't leaving until I had everything that I came for. Or I died. And I hadn't died yet, so I pushed on. And my luck turned around. I found 2 3 veins in a row. I now had all the netherite I needed and could go home and upgrade my gear. Only to find that I had a completely new problem. Wait, what? What? Since when did they change how this looked? How do you upgrade your gear now? It turns out that in the latest 1.20 update, Mojang changed the way you upgrade your gear to netherite. You now need something called a smithing template, which is found in loot chests in the nether. And as I was about to find out, these were really rare. I have literally been running around the nether for like 2 hours now and have only gotten 3 smithing templates. This is gonna take so long. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Wow, this is actually impossible. Like, why did they add this? Oh my god, it's not even an upgrade one. I had been in the nether for at least 3 hours and had only found 3 smithing templates. But as a side effect of being in the nether fortresses so much, I had gotten 3 wither skulls. And after so much time annoyed, this little win changed everything. That's our 3rd skull. You know what that means? It means we can fight the wither. I stopped being annoyed that I couldn't get netherite straight away and instead started enjoying the process. And because of this, it didn't feel like it was taking as long. Oh, okay, I've hit the jackpot. Nether fortress and bastion. Soon enough, I had 7 out of the 8 smithing templates that I needed. Yes! Now, all that we had to do before we had maxed gear was take some of the villagers from our farm and do a little trading so that we had good enchantments on all of our gear. So we spent all this time getting good gear, and now it is time to upgrade all of it. And I've also got these like armor trims here, which I might be able to use for something. I still don't really know how it works. So it's just like that, and yes, that is how we upgrade. Cover me in debris. Oh yeah. Now getting the tools with it as well. Okay, so now how do these armor trim things work? Like, this armor is looking incredible. Look at this. This is my first time playing on this update, so seeing this like decorated gear is really sick. Now it was time to put this all to the test. What this entire video had led up to. Fighting the wither. If the wither couldn't kill me, then what could? If I could survive this, then I was officially unbeatable. I'm gonna eat a gapple here. Here we go. Problem is, this wither's just a bit out of my reach, that's the thing. I'm trying to lure the wither down, because right now it's very high up. Trying to lure it down didn't really work. This was actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm actually about to die. I'm making a run for it. It's too high up to, like, hit. After trying and failing once again, I knew what I needed to do. I need to lure it down. Oh no, I'm out of arrows. It had gotten back up to full health, and trying to lure it down didn't seem to be working. So, if it didn't want to come down, I would go up to meet it. It was so close to dying, but so was I. So I healed up a bit and went in for the final blows. Yes! I had done it. It had turned from day to night, and there were a few close calls, but I had done it. I was now unbeatable. I've done it.